we were waiting for a little while for it, and then we got it. And I will get around you. So it's really important when you see our lights and sirens, I've got to get my crew there safely. When we get there, one of my priorities is to get the truck in the right spot. And so I'll drive a little bit slowly past the incident, find a good spot so that I can see the fire from my back pump panel here, and we can make sure that we have a safe spot that's clean and away from the fire for our firefighters to get ready. Then my next job...
Code 1.
Roger, Werribee Pumper. We received quite a few calls on this one. Calls are stating that the car is well alight with smoke and flames visible. Calls are also stating that there is a large crowd looking on.
Vicom, Werribee Pumper, acknowledge smoke showing.
Roger, Werribee Pumper, smoke showing.
Icon Werribee pump on scene, now Werribee control.
Roger, Werribee pump at Werribee control.
Alright everyone, looks like our firefighters are on scene. Give them a big round of applause. Alright, so once the firefighters are out and they're doing their thing, I'll give you a quick explanation of what's happening as it's happening. So we have our captain, Michael Wells, with the red incident controller vest on. He is in charge of the crew that is currently on scene and also any oncoming resources. So he is in charge of directing the technique that is used to attack, and right now he's doing what we call our 360. So he does a full 360 degree view of the car so he can see what is happening and make sure that he's aware of all dangers before he sends his crew into a potentially life-threatening situation. What you're seeing here from Matthew Packer, he is bowling our canvas lines, and the two firefighters, Riley Bourne and Christina Zuri here, they're putting an immediate attack on the car fire with our high pressure reel. So while those two firefighters are putting immediate water onto the fire, Matthew Packer is setting up our 2 lines, 1 length, or 2 lengths, 1 line, sorry, so that we can put more effective water onto the fire. This high pressure reel that you're seeing activate here now, while it does have quite high pressure, which allows them to shoot water at the car from bar back here, it does not have a lot of water volume. So what we're doing here is putting water on with our pump driver there, Michael Tripolo, and he's setting up water to Matt Packer. Once the canvas line is set up and we've got more water onto the fire, the firefighters are able to make an external push onto the vehicle and adapt the water flow and the water pattern as they walk up to more of a cone shape. This acts as a water shield from the fire, making sure that both the person on the branch and the person behind them are fully protected. What we're seeing Riley do at the back here with our red Duraline hose, he's setting up a water feed. So this fire truck, carries 2,000 litres of water, which may sound like a lot, but in a car fire scenario like this, we can actually pump up to 4,000 litres in a minute. So at the maximum capacity that this truck can run, the truck would be out of water in 30 seconds. So what we can see here is Riley's gone ahead and set up with our red hose here a water inlet into our hydrant at the back of the yard here, and that gives us a continuous flow of water into the fire truck, making sure that we have as much water as we need. As you could imagine, in a built-up area like Werribee, there's quite a lot of hydrants, so we're quite fortunate. But in a more rural setting, you can be spanning hose up to 5 kilometres away with specialist trucks that relay water on. We can also see our recruit Riley Bourne here is popping the hood, allowing access for Matt Packer to efficiently fight the fire. Excellent, so it looks like our recruits have flawlessly put out the car fire. Let's give them a big round of applause. Looks like we've kept the water away from the splash zone. You're very lucky this time.
complexities of their fellow team members. And essentially we're thinking 2-3 steps ahead. So a lot of communication happens between me and the medic, and ultimately we're here to advocate for those patient needs. So if the patient's condition or time criticality changes, we need to adapt and change our plan. Henceforth we had the side of the car out, so that patient did crash and become more time critical. We could have extricated on the side, but we elected, because of potential spinal issues, we elected to bring that patient straight out.
Thanks. So I might go around to some of the other crew members and just get their perspective of rescue as well. Rowan, I've caught you. You look a bit sweaty there.
Werribee rescue turning out his car accident, possible persons trapped, 32 Gibbon Street, Werribee, code 1.
Roger, Werribee Rescue. We've got multiple calls for this job. Calls are stating one car has hit a barrier and that the driver is mechanically trapped. They're also stating that there is a large crowd forming around the car.
Firecom, Werribee Rescue acknowledge.
They're pretending that someone's trapped in the car and they have to rescue. So no one's really trapped, it's just pretending.
Roger, Werribee Rescue, Werribee Control.
With several pieces of equipment on it, from cutting equipment, ramming and shaft protection and glass management. Initially you saw the gentleman with the red hat and red vest to a 360-degree size up, and will inspect the car for safety hazards and also how many patients may be trapped. Stabilising the vehicle, and one member currently putting on shafts or glass protection so that they can manage that glass through the car. Once the OIC medic made access, they will clear everyone out of the way to break the glass so they can get access to the patient. In this scenario, you'll see the teams working together to make access to the patient through what is called a side removal. Initially they will start by breaking the glass and then going on to removing the doors. and see what injuries or issues there may have occurred with that patient. He will then relay that to the incident controller, and then that will also formulate his plan on the extrication path. Currently the OIC now is talking with the 2 teams of 4 operators, and he's going through his plan of attack at getting this patient out of the vehicle. Sometimes this can take a bit of time, but with a clear plan and multiple options, there can also be issues with getting access to the car. So there's multiple plans, A, B, C, D, and so on and so on. Is attacking the door to start moving that door so that Ambo can get some access to that patient in the front seat. As Trent mentioned before in the introduction, our brigade is fortunate enough to attend road crash rescue challenges throughout Australia and internationally, and those challenges are there to bring those skills back to the brigade and further our knowledge in rescue extrication techniques as well. As you can see, the 2 teams are working simultaneously with one removing glass and one removing doors. This keeps up the continual work throughout the evolution. Throughout the drill there will be multiple evolutions that happen at the same time. This aids and assists with extrication times being shortened and better outcomes for the patients. Successfully taken both doors off the car, and now they will move into their next evolution, and that will be removing the B pillar to gain access so that patient can come out of the side of the vehicle. is working on the side of the vehicle. Team 2 is currently working on cutting the windshield using what they call a beluga glass knife, using a mist of water to control some of the spread of the glass. The two teams are working outside of the vehicle, the first aider or paramedic, and we keep working with Ambulance Victoria, who will be inside the vehicle monitoring that patient, checking for lower limbs, extremities that may be trapped as well, and he'll be doing a power of work inside the car, helping that person as well. Currently team 1 on the tools is performing the beat of the car and getting ready to remove that. As you can see, the tools that we use are quite powerful. The cutting tool that's being used currently can cut up to 140 tonne of cutting force. As you can see throughout the drill, each operator is using their safety equipment or PPC, highly important for operators. How's it all going, Dan?
Yeah, we're getting there, mate. Now you can see that we've got really good access on the side. We've got an emergency extrication path for the casualty. So now we're going to work on completely removing the roof. So it just buys us more space, buys Ambulance Victoria more space, gives us a nice clear area to work in, and then we'll work on a final extrication path. Thank you.
Evolution is going to be the roof removal. So once again, the two teams working autonomously at the same time to get that task done. Part of rescue is communication, and I don't know if you've seen throughout the drill, but the OIC will always be in touch with his crew. He will also have multiple plans in his mind of what might happen next if plan 1 doesn't go to plan. All operators usually have a good understanding and idea of each technique that they use, and also crews are now removing the roof. to gain access and extra space for the Ambulance Victoria or certified first aiders to work in. It also allows a lot of room for the extrication path for that patient. The crews are currently now covering up all sharp edges using our own cloth that make sure that no one gets cut on their extrication path, which is the next phase that they will move into, and they'll be extricating the patient out the passenger side. Stages almost of extrication. They will manage the patient and also in guidance with AEB of how they extricate the patient out of the vehicle, whether that be a spinal injury and not move the patient too much around. And the crews have now managed to extricate that person. Then it's completely off the vehicle. AV will then assess the patient and on to further medical assistance. Round of applause, round of applause. So Dan, can you tell us a little bit of some of the competitions that we attend over the years?
Yeah, sure, Dom. So over the years we've competed against other fire agencies across the Australasian platform, so in New South Wales, Western Australia, etc. That's with the Australasian Road Crash Rescue Organisation, and then we've also competed in the New South Wales state competitions for the last 4 to 5 years.
Dan, can you tell us something a little bit about rescue that might intrigue